Čau, víte tu další část našeho let's play na hru Hogwarts Legacy. Už dlouhou dobu tady nebyl žádný další let's play. Po dlouhé době jsem se to rozhodl napravit a dneska nás čeká návštěva hodiny lektvarů. A poté, nevím, máme se chovat jako student, nám říkal profesor Fick, takže se budeme chovat jako student, půjdeme prostě na hodiny. Dobrý den. Tak jo, jdeme na to.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Takže se jdeme učit, jak vyrábět healy.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Dobře.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Trocha šťávy. Troška šťávy. A budeme míchat? Dobře, budeme míchat. Míchám.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
To byl určitě skill.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Ano. A proč to chceš vlastně vědět?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
No dobře,
I'll
tak to
get you the
zkusím.
Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Ty vole, to bude nějaká píčovina jak Freda George, ne? Že by byl nějaký vtipálek.
Your potion should not.
Tak, srst křížence, to je tohle. Poběžník. Oddělení bystrozorů. Předmět Borgin a Berks. U Borgina a Berkse dochází ke zvýšené aktivitě po klasické pracovní době. Obzvláště pak během častých nočních hodin, kdy dochází k podezřelému doručování věcí k zadnímu vchodu prodejny. Vzhledem k tomu, co o reputaci tohoto obchodu již víme, zvyšujeme počet bystrozorů, kteří jej mají za úkol sledovat. Jednou z nových posil jste i nyní vy. Další instrukce budou následovat. Bystrozor? Tak, opilčí vajíčka. To pak je tady. To je v truhle. Peníze. To je hodně velký pero. A máme všecko. Garete, na.
Professor Sharp must have learned
A
a
ne,
lot
to
during
není.
his time as a
Garete je
Moro.
tady.
I wish he taught.
Here's the flopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Ty vole, že pero. To bylo pero, vole, jak nevím, jak z mrakodrapu.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could
Tak,
result in the unfortunate loss of
Felix
your
Felicis,
eyebrows.
to ne. Odhaluje to umístění truhel. Působí jeden herní den. Ale já teďka chci ten lektvar odolnosti. To jako... Fakt mám čekat půl minuty na to, že se mi tady něco uvaří? Dobrý. Furt není asi tak jako otravný, jak ten skurvený crafting bar, co byl v prvním Dying Lightu. Tam to bylo tak extrémně otravný. Ale po jednom myslím, že tam bylo, ne? Nebo jestli to pak jako zvýšili navíc. No dobrý. Jinak nemůžeme teda nic.
And now we add the mallow
Tak.
sweet, and that's odd.
S tebou můžu mluvit? Amit?
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Professor Sharp didn't seem as impressed as you are.
Don't take it personally. Professor Sharp wouldn't be impressed by a troll reciting the tales of Beetle the Bard backwards. And in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Co se to tady dělo? Proč tady byly najednou takový zvuky?
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though.
Aha, to teda.
I'd better clean up.
Tak,
You should
profesore.
finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Dobrá,
I
díky
think each
profesore.
of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Tak co ty génie?
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Já jsem propásl vlastně ten tvůj slavný výbuch tady, no, nevadí. Já jsem kesal s tím Amirem a díky tomu ten to jak si trošku mísnul. Tak co nás tady čeká dál? Úkoly. Merlinovi zkoušky. Pomoc cizinci. To je mapa. Jo, to je úplně někde v prdelí. Dobrý, máme tady fast travel. Použij ten letax. Já jsem čekal, že to bude trošku blíž. No nevadí.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
stupefied!
Tak pojďte krdéni. Tak. Ej.
Incendio.
Jo, dobré, už to funguje. On je tady trošičku problém s tou anglickou klávesnicí zase. Pojdi. Au. Já jsem zapomněl na to, že bych se měl ještě i třeba
Tell
vyhejbat.
Rookwood to find me himself. Protego.
Protego, to mám taky vlastně.
Levioso.
Aha. Jo, takže tohle to vím, že si můžu vypnout, ale Incendio i na krátkou vzdálenost očividně.
Accio.
Já se do toho budu muset trošku zpátky jako dostat, protože co si budem sem to dlouho
Oh, watch the
nehrál.
light go out of your eyes. Hooray, potato! Expulso!
Hej, já chtěl Zetko, ne, já jsem zapomněl tady to jak v obráceně na té anglické klávesnici.
I think that one hurt.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Reducto!
Padej,
Protego.
jde co? Já jsem kapku zapomněl, tím se tady healuji. Tady můžu switchovat.
Revelio.
Aha, dobře, ale já bych spíš ocenil. Hej, kurva, já si nemůžu zvyknout na to. Já si to potom se přebindovat. Papa. Ty pičo.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner.
To jsou schopnosti, jasně.
Revelio.
Jo, Rebellion nechci, ale to je tady nějaká věc. Ale mě spíš zajímá, čím jsou tady... No, to je jedno. Já si to pak nandu někde.
You all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're
Výzkum.
a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Merlin byl ze Zmiozelů. Nebo počkat, nebyl. Jako zástěrku pro své, jasné, tak on nebyl z Zmiozelů, jenom to vytvořil pro Zmiozeláky? Jestli to chápu správně. Já nevím, to třeba zjistím.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Tak jo. Jdem to vyzkoušet.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the
No, mám jich
Mallowsweet.
5.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
Dobrá.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Nevím, zapálet.
Incendio.
To je moc daleko.
Accio. Levioso.
Tak prej ne, no. Velmi krátký dosah. Kdybych měl zapálit?
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The
Samozřejmě.
flames make the pyre sink.
Logický, ne?
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Dobře, a co to má znamenat? Jako... Takový altánek, no.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Tak
And
jo.
do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed.
Takže
I
dostanu jenom
shall
pár
return to
expů
the
a vždycky
safety
jako
of
tam
my
asi
notes
objeví
and-
Merlin, nebo já nevím. Už se balí. Domácí úkol od profesorky Hekatové. Expelliarmus. Trezor s pokladem. Stránky studentovy příručky, Merlinova zkouška. Ale tak skočíme nejdřív semka. Je tam nějaká druhá zkouška.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Dobře. Nepovíme to hlavně profesoru Blackovi. Káva. A kopka.
Revelio.
Bude fungovat Leviosa. Ne, sorry, Leviosa. Prý ne, Leviosa nebude fungovat. Dobrá, tak nic, tak možná později. Nemusí se plížit.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Tak,
I know what that
plásni
means.
to tam.
Merlin trial.
Temné kříže ne, no tak to je perfektní.
Levioso.
Ne?
Accio.
Ano, Akio. Až a pátá ještě? Ne, tady ještě další. Nic už? Já si myslím, že ještě nějaká musí koule být, ne? Jasně, že tu. Ale kurňa.
Accio.
O tak, hoši. Kurně. A pojďte. Tak potřebujeme ještě nějak... Tu nahoře. Ty vole. A ještě jako nějaká?
Revelio.
Řekl, já už tu nic nevidím. To by muselo být jako hodně daleko. Dobře, aha.
Accio. These Merlin
A je to.
trials won't get the best of me.
Další Merlinová zkouška, jupi. Tak, můžeme dát zpátky. Mapa Bradavic. To bychom tam měli, počkat. Tam se dostanu? Já bych chtěl mapu Bradavic a trošičku z té zoomnu. Ano. To bude kde? Před mostem? Nebo tady není most? Já myslím, že tam most je. To jsme tady. Jo, a před mostem jsme. Hedvika. Nazdar. O pár století dříve, ale co?
Revelio.
Tak, jdeme najít ten dopis. Ve studně? A to je studentová příručka. Tady je tajemný vzkaz. Skrob ví všechno o knize, kterou máš u sebe. Chybí tam něco. Skrob si myslí, že není bezpečné o tom otevřeně mluvit. Skrob zanechal v kamenném kruhu za mostem další vzkaz. Dávej si pozor, nikomu to neříkej.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Že by nějaká pastička? Že by mě chtěl někdo pojebat, anebo nějaký spojenec?
Revelio.
Já bych to chtěl...
Accio.
Taky možnost. Už skoro tam. Přistup k dýním hned za kamenným kruhem. Podívej se do jedné z nich a možná budeš moci pomoci nebohému Skrobovi a jeho zlomenému srdci.
Pumpkins.
Já doufám, že mě nebude chtěl
I think
opíchat.
I know just the place.
Píče, tohle bude bolet, když to skočím. Tady bude bydlet místní šafář. Hagridova bouda.
Revelio.
Můžu dovnitř? Můžu. A tak to nevyčorkovat. Tady někde by měl být... Jo, v té dýni. Náš mladý zmiozel teď musí hořet nedočkavostí. Sedí se skobem na břehu u rozbitých doků.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
Ano, vypadá, že mě táhne pryč z Bradavic. Co je tohle za kopku? Leviosa. Ne, dobře, tak fire.
Incendio. Accio.
Tady to je nějaký zašildovaný. Pojď sem. Jdu očividně trošku někam jako jinak, než jsem měl jít, ale tam jdeme nejdříve teď. Zajdeme za tím kropem a potom půjdeme tam. To je tohle. Něco, co je na ně moc vysoko. Tady se někde schovávat, ne?
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honor her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
Dobře, tohle mě zajímá.
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
Dobře.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And
Do úst. What? Ty pičo, Loch Nesska. Ne, Cthulhu. Au. Plátoplas? Piče, zase to zetko. Já se na to prostě nezvyknu. Píčo. Jo, Gčkem to bylo. Pojď, dobré. Ne.
Incendio.
Spálit, kreténa, pojď. Tak jo.
Levioso.
Ty pičo, já bych ho mohl někdy zaměřit, ale že? Ty pičo. A jich je tady víc. On zdobě nějaký jejich šéf. Dobrá.
Levioso.
Tak. Bude klid? Ne, on je moc těžký na to.
Incendio. Accio.
Pojď, hajzle. Ty mrtko. Ne. Už pojď, hade. Ta plaze.
Accio.
Nebo co sej zač. Ale kurva, tam jsou další. Nice, dobrá, téměř insta kill. Jo, můžeš to prosím vylíst.
Levioso.
Leviosa? Nebude. Dobře. Akio? To bude.
Incendio.
Tak. A ostatních pár úderů a je to tam. Tak, blatoplazové v píči. Ty vole, ještě jeden. Kamenohřbetej nějaký. No tak pojď. Dáme si nějaký kombíčko aspoň.
Accio.
Dobré. Ty mrtko. Kde?
Incendio.
Dobré,
Levioso.
ne?
Accio.
Chytl jsem ho nějak. Zadařilo se. Tohle je jeskyně Blackový? Dobrá, tak to není Cthulhu. Tak je to jenom
Why would I need a piece of toast?
velká
I suppose that's where it
oliheň
goes.
asi? Chobotnica? Něco z toho? Deník?
Could it be? A visitor? Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages?
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Tvá bezhlavá mrtvola? Dobře. A je tady ještě něco, co bych si já mohl vzít? Most, svíčky, něco. Dobře.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Tak jo, vrátíme se za Skropem, oznámíme mu to. No jo, tak plase ještě pomalejc třeba. Jako pravda, že v tom hábitu se asi jako neplave zrovna dvakrát dobře, ale nemusel bych to zase jako tak flákat. Jedem, kraula. Supej. No. Konečně nějaký rychlostí. Krope, mám pro tebe jako nemilé zprávy. Co si budem?
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
Phew, that boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to house elves.
Tak jo. Příště se teda vydáme k tomu začarovanému lesu, nebo jak se to jmenuje, temný les. Co to je? Uvidím to tady na mapě. Duch naší lásky. Je to ono? Nebo to je zapovězený les? Aha, musím se naučit odzbrojovací kouzlo nejdřív, než tam budu moci do zapovězeného lesa. Ano, zapovězený les, já si nepamatuju názvy vůbec. Nikdy ničeho, to je hrozný. Já něco slyším a ono to jedním uchem vleze tam a druhým to okamžitě vystřelí do hajzlu, takže já si nepamatuju vůbec nic. No, každopádně tady to asi dneska píchneme. A příště budeme pokračovat v učení Experiarmu a potom asi tady s tím questem s Kafkou. Tak jo, díky za zhlídnutí z té epizody, doufám, že se mi líbila. Samozřejmě pokud nemáte ten kanál odběr, tak ho určitě dejte, abyste věděli o nových videích a já se na vás učtu další videa nebo nějakého streamu, tak zatím čau.